everybody, and welcome to my channel. This is Princess Simmer, and we are here with part 6, I think? 7? Part 7 of the Medieval Kingdom Challenge. We are here in the Smith... Oh, great. The Smith household. Agnes just set fire to their breakfast, which, isn't great. And now she's on fire, which is also not great. And this was not what I was expecting for... Looks like she's not on fire anymore, even though it still looks like she's on fire. We're just gonna have her move. Well, Agnes, maybe when you make breakfast now, you shouldn't make something on the stove. Why don't you just make some fruit salad? We're trying to get her cooking skill up so we can eventually have her get married, because I do want to try and move this challenge along since we're having so many Sims perish, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have him get dressed. And maybe send him out to do some work. I do want to try and sell some of the things that he makes. Oh, I still have this bar here. We can get rid of this bar. We don't need it anymore. So craft some furniture. And let's make a mirror while he's waiting for food to be made. And Agnes took a break from cooking to come and take a bath because, she was just on fire. But she also does need to feed the entire household. I figured I'd send Tobias over to the Brewers because he is going to ask Neil Brewer if he can marry his sister, Maud. But the issue at hand is that his sister needs to help him get ready for that, so... Which isn't a big deal, because, he can do some work on his skill a bit, and then, then he can go. Okay, so Tobias has invited Neil over to his home, and he is going to ask to arrange a marriage with Maud. And they have a pretty good relationship, so this would be fine, most likely. And Tobias actually would be the next most eligible bachelor in the world after the baker had passed away. And it looks like he has agreed and they are now engaged, which is awesome. So we will give it a day and plan the wedding. He actually has quite a bit of money to spare, which is good. I know that the wedding pack still is a struggle, but we'll get things ready and together, and I will see you when the wedding rolls around. So Eleanor had invited Agnes over to come hang out with her at her house, so we get to see Eleanor, who we haven't seen in a little bit, and her son Arthur, who she's going to introduce herself to, because I don't think Arthur's met any of the other adults. Okay, so we are back. The wedding is going to be starting in a little over than an hour. Both Tobias and Agnes are sick. Agnes is working very diligently to increase her cooking and baking skill, and she's got a long way to go for both. But after Tobias marries Maud, I'm going to see about them getting pregnant, and if they get pregnant, we obviously stay until the child becomes a toddler. So we'll have a little bit extra time to get her married, get her prepared for marriage. And then once each of the main households, once each of the 4 households have at least one child, we actually get 2 new peasant households that move in, and then we also get a priest that will move in too, and we'll get a church lot. So we'll start being able to like use that as like our funeral place, as well as add religion into this. So it will be an exciting time. I'm gonna have Tobias come out here as he waits for the guests to arrive and for the wedding to start. And we're gonna get started here. And have everybody gather at the aisle. Have everyone take their seats. Maybe.
Wavu Ruskan Lampima?
I don't know why you guys are here. You guys were definitely not invited to my wedding. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's have you go get married. Wait. Walk down the aisle. Some people are sitting, which is good. Agnes, do you want to, take a seat? I have control over you, so then it's a little bit easier. Eventually, he'll make his way down here. Eventually. Alright, we finally have success. And they are getting married, which is pretty exciting. And I think the reason might be because I have the arranged marriage mod. There's a different wedding type for people who don't have romantic relationships. So I had to invite Maud over before the wedding and get their romantic relationships up. So I'm going to have them exchange vows, even though she's running away. Can you, not run away? We're not done yet. Oh my goodness. Okay. She's like, I'm not gonna hang out with you. I would rather hang out with all of these people over here, away from the very expensive wedding stuff. And Maud is pregnant with the possibly 4th child in this neighborhood. I'm gonna have Agnes come in and serve some food, maybe make some franks and beans for everybody, and then she'll have to use the restroom. Tobias is not gonna be happy that Maud is pregnant, so we're gonna go and tell him. Just be like, hey, guess what? And he's just not gonna be cool with it. And not a whole lot he can do about it anyway. Have Agnes use the restroom real quick. And then we'll send everybody to come and get something to eat because it's getting closer to the end of the day. Also, fun fact, apparently Tobias has a massive grudge on Maud that's just like not going away. And because we have very few Sims in this neighborhood and we're trying to get to the next part, I'm just going to ignore it. But I do think that given that he doesn't really like Maud all too much, and I mean, like, they're romantic and they're friends and stuff, but he has a grudge against her, and because he's very upset that she's pregnant and he's not wanting to have a child, I do feel like it's gonna add some drama to this hood, because we still have Eleanor, who is very much single and is looking for a romantic partner. So I'm wondering if the two of them might connect at one point. I don't even know what that was supposed to say. So we'll see what happens with them. Alright, so I've sent Tobias and Agnes over here to Henry's home at the mill, so that they can kind of get to know one another. I don't know, it doesn't look like Tobias has a relationship with Henry, so I think we're going to have him be the first to greet him with a respectful introduction. And then have Agnes come and introduce herself as well to Henry. And we're just going to kind of work on their relationship a bit, because he is the only single Sim or male Sim in this world, so it's kind of like they should get together. And Agnes is the only single female Sim that isn't related to Henry. So we are just working on getting their relationships up, so we can eventually ask Henry to marry Agnes. Okay, so Maud has gone into labor, so we're going to get her back into the house, get her some food, and then she's just going to kind of rest until the baby is born. Agnes is still pretty far away from reaching her goals, so I think I'm just going to keep having her cooking. To at least get level 5 in her cooking skill. Alright, and now it is time for the baby to be born. I really hope it's just one. And it is a boy. So we have Arthur. I don't know what to name him. Let's name him Victor. I don't think we have a Victor yet. Victor Smith. And it is just one baby. Thank goodness. Because I do not know if I could handle having more than one. Alright, so this is little Victor aged up as a toddler. He is very cute and is in his get up. He didn't bond with his father very well before aging up to a toddler, so I'm wondering how that will kind of interact with them and everything. I am thinking of sending Maud, because she didn't finish her baking. She got level 5 in cooking, but she's still level 3 in baking. I'm thinking of sending her to be the mill maid at the mill, so that way she can get a good relationship with Henry, and then maybe we can have a wedding and still end this part with everyone having children, because I would like them all to be around the same age. And if we wait another sim week, like, all the aging is going to be a little off for the new kids. Not that Victor can marry any of the Sims in the game, because the only Sim that he won't be related to is Arthur, and Arthur is already going to be betrothed to one of the twins that were born in the last part. So I don't know. At this point, I just want to get the 2 new families in there, and then the priest, because then we can actually have people learn how to read, which will be really exciting, and have religion added in, so that'll be another exciting thing. But I think that's it for this part. I think I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Thank you. Bye.